Hello and welcome to Chepi Today. I'm Will and I'll be going through some of the most talked about topics in crypto. If you want to be kept up to date with the discussion, remember to give us a like and to subscribe. So one of the biggest stories today is that Binance Coin is on another roll, sparking envy from nearly every other cryptocurrency in the top 50. BNB is citing a rise of over 20% in 24 hours, leapfrogging Stellar's XLM and now threatening to take Tether's spot. This has been an almost continuous climb for BNB since the start of the year, seeing the cryptocurrency ignore the bear market and stubbornly grow despite it, breaking its BTC all-time high for the third time since 2018 and citing an overall increase of 200% since the start of this year. I mean, look at that. What other chart do you know that looks like that right now? As for a catalyst for this price hike, well, it appears to have happened shortly after an Ask Me Anything with CZ, the Binance CEO. So if the AMA caused the pump, what was discussed? First up, delisting. Back in February, Binance announced the start of a crypto cult, delisting multiple altcoins, including fairly notable projects, Sol and Substratum. In the AMA, CZ acknowledged the delistings, stating that they had to be done, adding that these projects didn't meet the standard required of them in order to keep their listing, such as a large user base, a good product, and even at the very least, a clear roadmap. If not, you're out. This is actually a very important point, one that highlights the exchange's diligence and ethics within their listing process. This further encourages investor trust and loyalty by knowing that the exchange they're investing in follows strict protocol and doesn't simply saturate the market with shitcoins. Next was BNB. On the topic of BNB utility, CZ listed a number of use cases, such as buying airplane tickets, collateral for loans, and use in commerce, adding that Binance is looking to further increase utility in the future. Onto Binance Chain. CZ talks about BNB becoming a native token on the chain, digressing slightly to note that the Binance Chain will be one of the fastest blockchains out there, able to achieve 1-second transactions. However, CZ also notes that the launch of the mainnet was still to be decided, with the evaluation of the chain on the testnet still ongoing. CZ stated that if these tests go well, the Binance Chain could be launched early, whatever early means. CZ also put on his recruiter's hat, encouraging any ETH dApp developers who may have been lurking in the shadows of the livestream to jump ship onto the Binance Chain. He goes on to speak of 8 projects that have already abandoned Ethereum and migrated onto the Binance Chain, adding that these were no small projects. Then there was Launchpad. CZ spoke on Binance's incipient token launch platform, responsible for 2 well-received launches so far, including the widely desirable BitTorrent token, as well as the recent Fetch AI launch, raising $7 million and $6 million respectively. CZ explains that Launchpad is more than a simple launch platform, but is also a nurturing ecosystem, fostering the growth of these tokens and ensuring their success. Combined with the aforementioned listing ethics, and it's understandable why investor belief in Binance and BNB is sky high right now. Perhaps one of the biggest contributors to the BNB bump was CZ's announcement of the next Launchpad project, stating that it would be revealed today and launched later this month. This was actually later revealed to be a project known as the Seller Network, with the set launch date of the 19th of March. The Seller Network is a layer 2 scaling platform that enables fast, easy, and secure off-chain transactions for payments and smart contracts. But things get even more bullish for BNB with the detail that similarly to the Fetch AI launch, BNB will be the only accepted method of contributing towards the token sale. If recent history is anything to go by, the very announcement of this token and its launch was the main reason for BNB's price hike. The same occurred to a lesser extent back on February 1st, when Fetch AI was announced as the second ever token to launch on the platform. BNB cited a 7% rise following the announcement. Given all of this, it's no real surprise that BNB is on another run. Binance keeps batting it out of the park time and time again. Not only is this one of the largest exchanges in the crypto ecosystem, but it's also building its own internal ecosystem, all on top of a well-founded and trusted reputation. This reputation is thanks to Binance's ethics as a company, the figurehead CEO who listens to the will of his customers, and its continued establishment of highly sought-after infrastructure, all of which encompasses and supports the BNB token and provides further catalysts for growth. Growth which investors clearly want a stake in. But as always, we'd love to hear your take on the topics discussed. Why do you think BNB is rising? Is this a fluke, or is this what building can actually do? So leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.